That's great. Just tell us a little bit about how you've been getting on your first couple of weeks. How have they been for you and Chris?
Really busy. Been full on, trying to get to know all the staff, look at possible targets, speaking to agents, trying to get everything in place for the new training venue which we're going into as well. So yeah, it's been full on really. It's been a wide range of issues to deal with, but that's what the job is, and throw himself into it, and obviously Chris as well will help, and I'm getting a lot of help from the staff already here to familiarise myself with everything that's going on.
4 new signings already, getting plenty of business done early. Are you pleased with what you've done so far?
Yeah, certainly. We know that we've got the fulcrum of a real good squad here, that we're very successful last year, but we're going up to an extremely competitive level. You always have to try and improve anyway, so we brought in players which we know can improve the squad that we have, but the challenge then for those players once we come back to pre-season is to compete to be in the first team, and every squad needs genuine competition for all the positions, and we feel we've got that with high quality players, and players that have still got a lot to give.
In particular, Nathan Pond's one of those that stands out. You had him at Fleetwood. He's done this sort of journey before. Yeah. Is that the experience you're looking for? And then the sort of flair from Danny, Kieran?
Yeah, the experience is important, but it's still, I just don't want it to be in the past. I want the motivation. Once a player comes here to be strong, to be successful, and after speaking to Pondy, he's a lad I know really well from, like you say, from the time at Fleetwood. Made him captain and brought him back from a loan spell, and he was fantastic for that club in general, but obviously during my time he was great for me as well. So I know what type of character he is, the ambition he's still got, the motivation, and I'm hoping that he reinvigorates himself here and shows what he can do, and passes on that experience of going through the levels to the other players we have here, and Chris Neal coming in as well. A fantastic goalkeeper who I got to know quite a long time ago when I was a player, probably 15-16 years ago, but haven't worked with him since then, but I know a lot about him. He's a vastly experienced goalkeeper, plenty of years to go. Danny Whitehead, fantastic season last year at this level, scored some important goals, but his overall play, he was one of the best players at this level, so we were delighted to get him on board, and I met him a couple of weeks ago, and you could see the desire burning through every word he spoke to me about, and what he wants to go on and achieve. I think he can do that with us, and Kieran's one where it's a lot of potential. He's shown some great abilities, and we feel he's one for the future, but the object for him is to compete now, to be in the first team. I've got a track record in my previous 2 clubs of giving young players their debuts and giving them the opportunity to compete with more senior players, and that will be the same case here. I never look at any lad's birth certificate or the wage slip or whether I've brought them in or not. It's a straight fight to get in that team, and every player will get that opportunity.
And just finally, we've announced a couple of pre-season friendlies now. Are you pleased with the pre-season schedules that are coming together how you'd hoped? Good range of challenges?
Yeah, I think it's important when you organise a pre-season schedule that you realise what it is. It's the preparation for the season ahead, so it's important you get some good games that the supporters can come and see their team compete, and it's also important you get teams and games that are relative to what you're going into, and gives you a chance to prepare. So I'm one for setting down the marker to win right from day one, but those games will be for preparation for the season. The highlight isn't the pre-season games, it's the first game of the natural league. So we look forward to the work. The players will be working extremely hard in pre-season to make sure we're fit, because once the season starts, the games come thick and fast, and to get that sort of that fitness base into the players is difficult after pre-season. So it's a really important time for us. I'll get to know the players a bit better than speaking to them, actually getting out on the training pitch with them, and I can't wait for it really.